Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to round two. Yeah, I'm having a good time with this one, I think. It's been cool. I'm trying to figure out what exactly we want to do. They bombed us with a bomber, which is, you know, something that you can do, and there's a 1 in 6 chance you'll get shot down. But then they rolled a d6 and they did 1 damage to our freaking factory, which is so pitiful for a 1 in 6 chance of risking your $12 bomber. So I think that an infantry round would make a lot of sense. So I might do that. I feel like I have enough planes to accomplish most all of my goals. Oh, I forgot that I wanted to deploy 2 infantry in Southern Europe. But that's fine. We can take the people from the Balkans. Yeah, let's do an infantry round. Because infantry are so slow to move around because they only move 1 space per turn that, look at this blitz, that you really need more for them. So they're both rolling on 2s. I really want these fighters to get back, so I'm going to send them there, and then this bomber to help this Transjordan fight. The bomber will be able to fly. This is a well-defended spot now, because the battleship can take a hit, and then they'd be rolling back pretty effectively. But I'm wondering if it's worth attacking it anyway. We could get lucky. I don't see our subs being ever useful again, quite frankly, because now they have American destroyers all over the place. I don't know. It's a squandering of resources. What I'm worried about is the idea that the enemy can trap us. I don't want to be trapped. Don't like the idea of being trapped. Let's send a couple dudes down here. They have really, like, if we take Karelia, yeah, my mind just exploded in possibility space ideas. So we're going to take Western Europe with a whole bunch of things. We really don't want to not take it, so I'm going to overcommit to it. I'm going to sneak one of our subs back away. I'm going to send 2 people from Germany directly to Karelia with a bunch of planes. 3 planes? Yeah, I'm only sending 2 guys. And then this whole huge army I have into Belarusia. And that way, the enemy is really forced back. It's dangerous because we don't have as much to protect Western Europe, but the Americans can't get there with their transports, and the British transports are off in Eastern Canada. So, like, whoop-de-doo, what are you going to do? But we don't have much infantry to back us up, which is why I went really heavy in buying infantry on this round. Not to mention, that's because we took people from the Balkans and other spots. But now we own more of Africa. Our subs are going to shoot this, and then these guys are going to be here for later. We're not going to try for some crazy strategy against the battleships, because that's a little bit too high risk for me. And low reward. So yeah, let's roll it out here. Attack transports, yes. Conduct naval bombardment, yes. Remain. So that kills that ship. Alright, let's start at the top in Karelia. We super killed them. Now let's do Belarusia. We super killed them. And they're not getting good counterattacks, so we're doing well. And then Ukraine, they got 1 counterattack. So we have dominantly pushed forward here. Transjordan, they got 1 of our guys and we got theirs. And then Western Europe, where we're going in heavy, we completely obliterated them, and now we have 4 infantry there. So we'll leave our bomber and planes here with a whole bunch of planes into Eastern Europe. And this bomber will come back to Germany. And very important for Germans is to have a very strong air force, so if the enemy ever moves a fleet up and nearby, you can jump on them and absolutely try and crush them. And yeah, that's all our planes back. Oh, and I want this AA gun forward to really... You know what? Yeah, it's not like they can attack Eastern Europe with anything. So I don't have to worry about landing my planes there. And then 14 infantry into Germany with 4 more into Southern Europe. We hit done. We collect a whole bunch of money. Now they sent their planes in to blow up our stuff. They're landing their bombers across the country. And I'm confused. The British are still not really attacking. And the Americans, I guess they haven't gone yet. And these British ran to the Caucasus because they're going to allow the Russians to protect or fight over India. I see. I'm okay with the Russians taking India because then we will just absolutely crush whatever they put in there. But I'm trying to figure out where I want my stuff to be, seeing as they have that submarine here. I think we need another factory. I could almost go for 2 factories, but not quite, because I need people, boots on the ground. I need people in Indochina, and I'm going to put more people in Japan. Japanese combat move. I'm going to move all of this to here. Oh, you can get here. We can destroy this pesky submarine. So let's do that. I want my battleship shot for this attack. Ooh, I wonder... I feel like putting a whole bunch of pressure on Xinjiang right now would be good, but I don't want to lose anything. So instead, I'm just going to try and send in a small force. I'm even going to leave India a little bit, and I'm going to spend in that small force with a bunch of planes. Which means I can send this battleship here. Which means, you know what? I might as well keep my fleets together. You know what, though? One of those battleships, the one from the very start, I'm going to swap it with that cruiser. This cruiser can go here. This battleship can go here. So if they're very lucky, subs defend on a 1, and they hit me, I can take it on the battleship without any issue. It really only saves me from losing my submarine in a very low likelihood, but it's fine. It's not like I'm not going to take Buryatia with all these forces. And yeah, so this is a pretty slow turn for Japan, but we're coming out the gate. We're getting our factories down. So Xinjiang, we absolutely crushed them. Buryatia, we got them. C-Zone 51. We're actually getting an extreme amount of fortune. We've hit on our sub-shot, so they didn't even get to return fire. But we're not losing many units. Every time we attack, there's a 1 in 3 chance that a single defending infantry kills our guy. And they've failed to hit a lot of the Germans, and now they've failed to hit a lot of the Japanese. So we're already closing this gap really quickly on them. We definitely need to win the war early. How many planes do I have here? You know what? I really should have had these planes stay down here because I want them to be able to hit India next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which almost makes me want to move a guy back, but... That's fine. Oh, these planes could go there too. Okay. I'm not worried about having planes on my air forces. I mean, they could attack me with a couple of American planes, but I have battleships, so, like, good luck. And if you attack me with your bombers, they'll absolutely... They can't even get to Kawatung. I don't know why I'm worried. Anyways, that's good enough for the Japanese turn. And we're going to throw down a factory in Manchuria. I like the idea of putting one in India, but you can't quite do it. And in the future, next term, we'll drop more people from Japan, but we can also go down to the Philippines and drop those people off. We can get people from Okinawa and Wake Island and get them off. So, good stuff. Let's hit done and see how the rest of the year and the Russian turn next year plays out. They attacked me and got unlucky and died to the AA gun on the 1 in 6 chance. So that's fantastic news. They're sending American fleets down through Brazil, and they're building up in Canada. And now the Russians are attacking. They're attacking me in India, they're attacking me in Ukraine, but they didn't have anything for Karelia, Belarusia, and stuff. So they sent out some meager forces to hold the line. And look at all of this Russian army that they're dedicating to fighting off the Japanese. It's actually insane to me. I'm blown away. Because next turn, I can move this whole German army here beside West Russia. And they could attack it with everything they have, but that's like, I don't think it's going to give them very much. I could also just stand in Belarusia and just dominate the Russians, but I kind of like the idea of pushing real hard. Because I don't have anything to back it up unless I push now, right? No, they could also blitz these tanks back. Oh, I don't know. It seems pretty wild. But that's the end of this year. I hope you enjoyed. I sure did, and I will see you in the next one.